All right, well, I wanted to do an update to my review on the TIMBUK2 Authority Laptop Backpack Deluxe. So I took this on a trip, a 7-day trip, urban trip to the East Coast. I went to Boston, Philadelphia, New York City, and Washington, D.C. And toured around each of those cities for a couple of days. Went to lots of events, went through many facilities, and this backpack was with me during most of that time, including obviously all of the major travel time through airports, on buses, and through Ubers, Amtrak trains, a lot of walking. So I really put it through the ringer. I really filled it up a lot, maxed out its capacity, specifically for the airline travel, because I didn't want to check anything. So I put everything in my regular carry-on and then and filled this thing up with a lot of tech items that I travel with. So I gave a really good review, and I still stand behind that. It's a great backpack. A couple of things that I mentioned that I still really love is super comfortable straps, really comfortable. It was hot. It was hot and humid on the East Coast, and this backpack was really comfortable the whole time. I don't, love this strap. It works. It wasn't the best setup ever because it was kind of awkward with where these straps go when you put it on your carry-on, but it was fine. It works. So you don't have to carry this through the airport on your back if you didn't want to. So that was great. It kept my electronics safe. I did drop it once, kept my electronics safe. I had a laptop, a large iPad, and a Kindle in here, and everything was safe. So that was great. Super durable. It looks brand new. It doesn't look like it's been on the type of trip that I took it on. But I did find a couple of things that I did not love about it. Like I mentioned this in my first review, this bottle holder is not really big enough for anything other than maybe a water bottle, like a plastic water bottle that you buy from a convenience store. So that's fine if that's what you're using it for. If you want to take an insulated bottle, this isn't going to really work well for you. Now this pocket is really nice and big enough, and I like the front access to it, but it's kind of, I've noticed that I put this little ring on it because it gets kind of caught up in here under this fold, and sometimes it's hard to get to. It's certainly not just grab and unzip and go as you would think. They really need to have this zipper pull on it to make it super convenient. So that was irritated me much more than I thought it would. I didn't think it was a big deal in my initial review, but as I'm traveling around, I want to grab my AirPods or my keys or something that I kept in this top pocket. It became kind of irritating to me. I also noticed that this would zip down. I found it zipped down a couple of times, and I know that it was zipped up. So if you tuck it up in here real careful, it doesn't fall down. But if you just zip it up like that, I wouldn't trust it with items in here that you're afraid to lose. But that's kind of a place where you would think that you would put some ID. It's where the keys go. So you would think that'd be really secure, and it is, I think, if you keep it really cinched up careful. So look for that. Otherwise, the pockets worked really well. I wish there was maybe one more mesh pocket, maybe on the inside right here, because these pockets on the front are quick access, but really not large. And so even though there's a ton of space down deep inside in this pocket, when you pack it kind of tight, it gets a little bit tighter in here to access some items. So if there was just maybe one more of these mesh pockets right here, I think that would be a really big improvement. But anyway, super comfortable, very durable. Just a couple minor inconveniences, but I think in general, this is going to be a really good option for many people who are doing some business travel or casual travel through cities. I wouldn't call this an adventure backpack. Wouldn't take this deep into the mountains and expect it to be a useful tool there. Currently, I see it listed on Amazon, this green color, from $99 all the way up to $139 for every other color at the moment. So that we have black available, a gray, a dark navy blue, and like a titanium, they call it. Looks like kind of a slate color. So I don't love this color, but I think it's totally worth saving $40 to get this color. If they were all the same price, maybe I'd think about another color. I don't like the contrast on the black buckles because it's like silver reflective tape back here instead of black. And so I think that's not a great look. But anyway, let me know what you think, and if you have one of these, and if you have any other questions you'd like me to cover. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.